What an incredible full moon we have on Sunday, July the 21st. I'm Jennifer Lakshmi Dove of Dove Light Astrology, and this full moon is the second full moon in Capricorn we've had this summer. The first one was back in June at the first degrees of Cancer, the very first days of Cancer season. And this full moon will be at 29 degrees on the very last day of Cancer season. 29 in astrology is called the anaretic degree. It's the final degree of a sign, and it marks pivotal endings and pivotal beginnings. And when I was looking at the chart for this full moon, it really sort of blew me away when I realized that this full moon is conjunct the planet Pluto, which is currently at 0 degrees Aquarius. Pluto is the planet of beginnings and endings. It's the planet of transformation. It's the planet of death and rebirth. It's the planet of cycles because life moves in cycles. So we are getting ready for a brand new beginning. And Pluto, she'll be retrograding back into Capricorn for the last month or so, retrograding from 0 degrees Aquarius back to 29 degrees Capricorn. And it's going to hang out there from September the 1st through November the 19th. And after that, Pluto will remain in Aquarius for the rest of most of our lifetimes. It's going to be moving slowly through that sign, going forward and retrograding and forward and retrograding for ages. This is huge. It is a huge new beginning. So what is beginning in your life and what is ending? We are releasing with the full moon. And we just came through the beginning of the month, another full moon in Capricorn. So it's kind of like we're doing it the next level down, right? The deeper level of release. So let's do the horoscopes for this full moon in Capricorn. And we'll start with Aries. Aries, you are so focused on your career right now. It's sort of unreal. It's sort of wild. Because you are setting new goals. You had some awakenings this month about the focus that you want to have for your career going forward. You may be getting ready to move into something completely different. We're talking about endings and beginnings here, but you really want to create a strategy right now, Aries, to help you reach your career goals. Like map it out, write it out, put it on a spreadsheet, just your plan of action, and then let it go and let the universe guide you forward. Taurus, it's all about travel and learning for you, Taurus. I wouldn't be surprised if you are somewhere other than home right now, Taurus. And this is a beautiful time to expand your horizons, to get a feel that your world is bigger than your home life. It's bigger than you thought. Whenever we put new things and new experiences, new places in front of our eyes and experience it all with our bodies, it's like we start a relationship with a new reality for ourselves. And I'm really seeing that for you, Taurus. So you may be considering moving, traveling, or starting a class, okay? Taurus, it's a really great time to just move into this new version of who you are and relax. All is well. Gemini, the full moon is lighting up the Pluto house. Gemini, it's really all about transformation right now, and shared resources and deep connections, whether they are romantic or personal. Your sense of humor is heightened right now too, Gemini. Not only are you looking into your finances and planning some things, maybe eliminating some debts, but you're really tuned in to deeper emotional work. I'm sensing that there's been a lot of deep introspection, especially over this last month from the last full moon to now. And you're ready to move forward with what you have learned about yourself. Cancer. Cancer, you are longing for a deeper connection in your relationships, especially your romantic relationships, your partnerships, the people you live with, whether they're kids, pets, beloveds, and you want to create like more dynamics, more fun, more like connection between all of you. And using this full moon energy, this full moon in Capricorn, to really strengthen those bonds is a perfect plan. And also, if there's any lingering conflicts, if there's any sense of bitterness you have, that you've been holding back or upset, or something that happened that you just swallowed, now's the time to express it somehow. It may be to the person, it may be just in a written form or on your voice memo app. Just get it out and move it out and let it go. Leo, we're getting ready to pop into your season starting on Monday. But let's look at this full moon for you. You're getting back into your routines again. You're getting back to focusing on your health and getting your sleep lined up perfectly, and so that you can be more focused and present for work. And your sense of work, the word work, is really expanding, Leo. Work, it's not job, it's more like a mission. You're coming into tune, into a resonance feeling with your mission for your life, for this current cycle of life. Our missions change as we grow. So we're focusing on health, daily routines, and your mission for your work life. And also, I'm seeing you sort of really wanting to have more of a balance between your work life and your home life being your relationships. Okay, Leo, all of this stuff with sleep and food and, getting up at the same time, going to bed at the same time each day really helps enhance your well-being and also your productivity. Virgo, you want to create something beautiful, Virgo. This has been a theme for you this month. You're wanting to make something, you're wanting to create an adventure or, an experience, and you have definitely been on a mission to experience more of the world. But in that process, you want to have, adventures with people you love. You want to travel with people you love, and whether it's to the town next door, down the road, or it's having people meet you in another state or another country. It's all about creating fun times, Virgo, in a creative way. And I also see you wanting to rekindle your romance because you have a renewed appreciation for your partner. And if you don't have a partner, you're having this renewed appreciation for life in general. That the people in your life, what they add to your life, just really getting a sense of that and feeling comforted by that right now. So let all your creativity come out into some fun adventures and enjoy this full moon energy. Libra, this full moon, you are really focused on your home right now. I have a feeling some of you are remodeling. You want to have more beauty in your life. You as sun and rising Libra are ruled by the moon and Venus, especially Venus. And you want to create beauty. You want to feel like your life has purpose, that each thing you do each day is an expression of your inner beauty, your inner harmony. And so you're wanting to make experiences of your home life feel in balance with that wanting, that desire to have more beauty in your life. And I'm seeing you doing some things like going to a spa with some friends, getting massages, and also bringing some things home from your travels, maybe maybe you're into antiquing, you're bringing some things home that will beautify the energy in your home, that will have a more nurturing kind of energy that you've really been longing for. And this beautiful Venus energy right now is so powerful. So as you are doing your rituals for this full moon, tune into Venus as well, Libra. Scorpio, you want to create new connections. You may be learning some new tech. You may be starting a new job. I'm just seeing this gathering together of your innovative ideas and your technological expertise, and wanting to bring that into a way that you communicate more deeply with other people. And Scorpio, that is not always easy for you. You are one of the deepest emotional, you have emotional depth, I'll put it that way, that's deep, but you don't always access it. It's not always comfortable for you to do that. And so you want to really be clear and concise with the people that you communicate with. You may be feeling a little bit more vulnerable with this full moon. But also your siblings, connect with them if you have some, in some way, whether it is in person, on the phone, or writing a letter that you send or a letter that you don't send. Communicating your feelings to them, Scorpio, is a really great idea. And if you don't have siblings, you consider writing a letter to your inner child, because there's something about siblings that needs to come to light, childhood stuff that needs to come to light now, to be released. And you're also looking for ways to be more involved in your local community too, Scorpio. Brand new for some of you, I know, because you tend to like really focus your attention on the people right in front of you. So we're thinking about our local communities right now, and that's kind of exciting. Sagittarius, you're getting some serious energy around finances. Now, for you, Sagittarius, it has to be enjoyable. It has to be done in a way that you feel creative about it. You feel excited about it, about looking at your finances and making a financial plan for your month, but also for your future. And you're looking at your resources, which is everything in your life. Your resources doesn't have to be the money that's in the bank. It can also be the friends that you have. It can be things going on in your community that are supportive of you. And plan on doing some things that align with your values, Sagittarius, the things you want to be focusing on, whether it's your financial planning or it's your creative expression, because there's a lot of that happening for Sagittarius right now. So do something fun. And if you're working with your money, make it fun and exciting, okay? Capricorn, this is your full moon, Capricorn, again. And you're looking at your self-image. Who do you want to be? Who are you? Who am I? Those questions. What is my purpose? What am I doing here? Where have I dropped the ball in my life? Where do I take things way too seriously? Where do I need to lighten up? And it's a really powerful time for self-inspection, for self-reflection, and for setting yourself up to make the changes in your life so that your life is more in alignment with the things that matter to you. Home and family really matter to you, Capricorn. And I'm seeing you too, like once you get this sense of I'm moving forward more in alignment with who I am and who I want to be, I'm seeing you take that sense of confidence out into your community, and you're either going to be creating something where you're earning money from it, or you are giving to the community in some way, Capricorn. Aquarius, all right, spirituality, All the things that are hidden in your psyche from you, Aquarius, are all coming up for your welcoming. Do you know that poem, The Guest House by Rumi? Read that poem, Aquarius, because it is very much it's gonna help you with this welcoming the darker sides of yourself, the deeper sides of yourself, the parts of you that maybe you're not ready to really look at, these subconscious patterns. But I'm saying you are ready to look at this stuff, Aquarius, and the energy is here to really help you focus on healing and releasing and letting this stuff go. It has a lot to do with your past patterns repeated in the present that you don't need to do. Like suddenly you're aware of these patterns and you can question them, like, why do I do things this way? Why don't I shake it up a little bit? Now's the time to do that, Aquarius. Both look at these patterns and begin to shift some of the ones that don't really feel like you anymore. Pisces, finally, Pisces. You're looking at your friendships, Pisces. You are such a deep feeling creature, and it is a beautiful time to start connecting in your community, in your world, with other like-minded people. And I know some of you do a lot of that already, but there are a lot of Pisces who are very shy. I can relate, Pisces moon here, but you want to take some steps out and into some social networks. You can even start on Facebook, some kind of group where you're connecting, or you're taking a class and connecting with new people that are like-minded, that you resonate with. It's one of those things where it's time to find some new grown-up friends, and that's hard. You know, once we're adults, it's hard to meet new people outside of our work life or our home life. So venture out, Pisces, into things that you enjoy, sharing some of your gifts, one of your hobbies or stuff you're really interested in. Go into some groups, go to some dance classes, meetups, and see what happens, Pisces. Get adventurous and brave and yeah, out in your community. Okay, so by embracing all of this energy that I've expressed for each of the 12 signs, I hope you have a fantastic full moon this Sunday. And I'm just thinking out loud here, I'm going to be coming back on Monday with a brand new video because we are entering Leo season. And it's the time for all of us to shine a little brighter. And this full moon is sort of inviting us into that new beginning feeling. So if you don't subscribe to my channel, please consider subscribing. You can do that right here, and then check out some of the other videos we have for you here. And I will be back. I'm Jennifer Lakshmi Dove of Dove Astrology. Have a beautiful full moon in Capricorn.